Hey everybody, it's Thomas. It's time for Blood Bowl League Blood Bowl. This is a game I played a little bit earlier tonight, and it's against Ogres, as you can see on Chris's Ogres team. This is a matchup I was very worried about because Ogres are very scary to little tiny goblins. He got block on his other level up Ogre, so now we've got a block and a multi-block Ogre. Doubles, really good on the Ogre team. So yeah, there are a lot of these guys that are really scary. He bought another one too, so we have 6 Ogres. This is terrifying. And I have not a lot of great ways to deal with them. I've got the secret weapons, and maybe the trolls if things go well. That's about it. So this matchup, for all intents and purposes, is horrifying. I chose to receive in hopes to do a lot of damage with my secret weapons, and I'm doing some setup crap after he finishes doing his super Ogre lineup of doom. I'll just speed this up, because this took way too long. I mean, it didn't take too long, but it's not that fun to watch, the moving back and forth. So here I am, moving things around. I'm not playing with the Bombardier right away. A rock was thrown and KO'd an Ogre, which I was super happy about, and thought, this is a sign of things to come. Spoiler alert, it is not. Ball gets kicked off, and it bounces way off field. And so I get a touchback. And I decided to hand it to a Goblin without any SPP. I guess I could have handed it to one of these guys, I guess. Actually, these ones are all leveled up, so maybe like this one, I guess? I don't know. Could have given it, I decided to give it to a regular Goblin, because the trolls I need to hit, and I don't want to risk them falling over. And arguably, a troll is not that much safer than a Goblin against this team. Let's speed this back up here. So I started moving into position. It's like, alright, let's get a light cage going around for the Goblins. It's a pretty nice screen. I'm happy with this. Then I'm like, okay, let's do some stuff. Chainsaw is good. Do a spin, some spins. Knock Ogre over. Of course, my Fanatic doesn't get any SPP, because why would that happen? Spin back over here. And I'm like, okay, I'll just stay there. Move that troll over there. Move that troll over there. This, I think, was probably a mistake. I left both of the Fanatic and Looney all by themselves. The Looney, I don't know. Looney's not safe at all here. And I kind of regret putting him in such a stupid place. If I left him back, he could have done more damage, probably. Ogre hits the troll down. The first of many pows. Here's this. And what happened there exactly? Oh. He rerolled to take out the chainsaw. Probably a good call. Fanatic spin doesn't break armor, Fanatic spin, doesn't hit anybody, Fanatic spins, doesn't do anything, and I leave him there. Again, probably a risky place for him, not gonna lie. I move these guys over here, I'm like, alright, I want to stay away from this, let's get the hell over here. And I do... This looks okay, right? It looks kind of okay, but it isn't. There's a giant hole here, there's a gap in. And then, in case that wasn't clear, I threw a block on the troll. 2-die block, both downs. I already used my reroll on something stupid, like a go for it for the Fanatic, I think, or something dumb. Yeah, something really dumb. And it's loner anyway, I probably would have rolled it. And so I eat it, and just stun myself, and the troll and the Ogre is fine. This puts all of this in a huge amount of problem. That is a badly hurt on a Goblin, the first of many injuries on my diving tackle Goblin too. Would have been nice to have that. Ogre sprints over, hits the Pogor. This is where I begin to realize that my positioning is very bad. Follow up, and now he can face this Goblin. Which I think he does. No, he doesn't. Okay. So move some other people over. Snotling faces me. Some moving. Here comes a hit. He uses a reroll to get to defender down. Arguably, one could say he wastes his rerolls, but I think those were actually good uses of rerolls. Getting rid of the secret weapons means I've got nothing I can do to this team now. I'm separated. I'm separated over here. So let's this Goblin and try to clear this. I get a push. Sidestep means it goes someplace stupid. And I run this one over here to face this one. More pushing. I got terrible luck this turn. This turn was not good. And now I'm in a really shitty spot. It's like, where do I go? I guess I'll go here. And then I realized, oh, this is kind of far away to do a handoff and then protect. So now I'm thinking a bunch, dodge back, and I try to go for it, and I fail. Use the reroll and roll 2 snake eyes. Roll a lot of snake eyes. Chris gets defender downs, because why wouldn't he? Puts a snotly on the ball. I like this a lot. This is really good play. Obviously, with sidestep, you can use the sidelines a whole bunch, so this is awesome. Chris played extremely well. He was really lucky, but he played extremely well this game. I'm going to say that right now. Ogres, ogres, ogres. This troll is just in a terrible spot now. Gets KO'd. God. This half is going extremely well for Chris. His ogres are all behaving themselves. He's picking up the ball. He's passing the ball. Yeah, it's 2 agility and it's 50-50, whatever. It's still more successful than it should be. So I put the poke over there to try to limit this ogre's path out. And a couple mistakes here that we'll talk about in just a second. Here, I went from 2 attacker downs to 2 both downs. Get in a miss next leg on Rakanishu. As Chris pointed out, why are you trying to hit Rakanishu? Did I learn anything from Diablo? The answer is no, I didn't learn enough. So here's where things are a mistake. I should have stood this Goblin up before I did any of these blocks, which seems safe, but we're clearly not. And this Ogre blitzes and wanders forward. Solid. No POW, it doesn't really matter. Over here, this troll gets pushed. Or this Goblin gets pushed, and now this troll's gonna get beat on. This gets pushed, though. Chris said he forgot that he had block on this guy. Get a both down on this and could have floored the troll. And just forgot. Honestly, it doesn't matter that much. He's really far ahead at this point. It doesn't impact too much. Here, let's speed this up a little bit more. 1 bonehead. First bonehead of the game on turn 4. Not too bad. So I stand these guys up over here. I blitz this to try to get in front of this ogre. Basically, I'm trying to force him to hit me or roll. So I go there. That's the place I can go. Oh yeah, I don't think you can see that really. So that Goblin there, which is Merkel's boner, here. I'm trying to put the diving tackle guy on this square, but I put him here. It's like, oh, well, I've got dodge and stuff. I'll just dodge back. Naturally, I fail. So what happens there, you just hit my Goblin and injured him and killed him. It was just a generic Goblin, so I said, screw it, he can die. I'll save my Apothecary for something better. Let's get the speed back up here. And there's some scooting around and some bone eggs or salads. I don't know what happened here. Oh, you got a both down. Nothing fancy happened other than my troll's still down. I roll some pushes. Trivia else to do. Roll a KO. Just pretty happy about that. Roll a blitz to get this thing out of here. Get a defender down there. Hey, 2 KOs, doing pretty good. And then I run to face the ogre. Again, I'm just trying to make him dodge. I mean, he can definitely blitz back and do all kinds of bad things to me, but I'm just trying to make him dodge a little bit. So I stand this troll up, just because I might as well. Use a snot ring position. This ogre goes away, so these goblins can't really go anywhere, but the goblins have to get him out. Blitzes, hits that, rolls some POWs, and kills another one. This one I do Apothecary, because that's my catch one. I want him to be alive to get more SPP. So he gets badly hurt, so he'll be back next half, or next drive, which will be next half, I'm sure. But now I'm down to 4 players. So now I'm in a lot of trouble. So I move the Pogo down here, do the same thing. Pogo can actually reach. And now I'm trying to decide what to do with the rest of these guys. I don't want to do any blocks over here because that's no good. So I dodge this Goblin forward. Get one to go for it, and I'm feeling good, so I do the second go for it. And of course I fail. And of course, because that's my luck, is I KO myself. It's half like the worst possible things. Get a push there, so I'm able to go this way and make him limit his dodging opportunities. Means he has to dodge this way, basically. Or stand there. That made me angry. Again, dodging out with 2 agility, yeah, 50% chance. Come on. I really wish I had the diving tackle guy there too. Because diving tackle, that would not have happened. With diving tackle, it is... You have to roll a 6 to get it at that point. So, over here, some stuff's going on. Knocks Patrol over after pushing my Goblin away. That's sort of the end of the game. Fouls with the Ogre because he's doing so great. Doesn't roll a double, of course. And he was this guy over here with the goal for it to mark Pogor. Which again, makes sense. Pogor's the only player that's over here. I'm down to 3 players. I dodge out, stand next to the Ogre again, because again, I'm trying to force him to roll dice so we can't just waddle them all in. But, you know. Fender down and push on, that's me. I'm knocking some stuff over. Use this Ogre in. Blitzes with this Ogre again. Just both down to finish stumbles, so I sidestep this way. What do you think happens? Yes, you're correct. He rolls a 4. So, while this cinematic is taking... Here, let's skip these. So that's halftime. That first half went about as badly as a half can go for me. All of my secret weapons got taken out really early, thanks to good play on Chris's part. This made me really angry. So, normally you have an opportunity with a KO'd secret weapon to use your bribe, and I had a bribe for my inducement. It didn't trigger for some reason. It just didn't give me the option. It refused to do so. Yeah. Nowhere in here was I offered to use a bribe, so that was brutal. I'd lost my Fanatic just wholesale there. I wouldn't have been able to keep my... Where am I here? Wouldn't be able to keep the Looney because he was injured, badly hurt, but I could have kept the Fanatic, and the Fanatic would have helped a lot. So that was really frustrating. After an extremely frustrating first half, that was almost too much. I was really angry about that, but Blood Bowl, what can you do? I don't know. Maybe there was some. Maybe I clicked something too quickly, basically. I don't know. I never got the pop-up for it, or never saw it, so that sucked. 2 failures for his KOs, 2 failures for my KOs is a problem because now I am really down on players because if you haven't noticed, I've got 4 out on their own accord. 2 more means I'm down to 10 players now? No, 6, so I'm down to 9 players, basically. Whereas he still has a ton of people. His Ogre stayed out, which made me happy, but that's kind of a small pittance considering he still has 5. So yeah, this matchup that I thought would be hard was really hard. Let's speed this back up here now that we're done gathering up the first half. Set up. I'm kicking off to him. Get the ref, which was like, oh, bribe, cool. Too bad I'm never going to do anything. So I got the Bombardier. The goal with the Bombardier here is to punish the Ogre's low agility and bomb. Now, knowing Chris, and even though I play against Goblin team, the second go, we'll know exactly what to do. So we get a dodge here with that Ogre, so that's good. And he very wisely blitzes my Bombardier, and of course, gets Defender down, and of course, injures my Bombardier. His first game out, gives him a niggling injury. It means he misses the next game without doing anything. Chris played extremely well here by taking out the secret weapons right away. There's not a lot I can do here. He's marking my Pogor. You gotta say, Chris's Ogres are being really good. When they're boneheading when it does not matter. These opening turns where it really does matter, it does. He summons 2 of my Goblins. This is actually the first, that niggling injury on the Bombardier is actually the first permanent injury I've sustained, so I shouldn't be complaining too much. Let's move back up here. I don't remember exactly how this half went, but I know it didn't go well. So he moves more ogres over here to face more of my people. Oh, I should mention I kicked the ball way back here. So I'm like, alright, let's be aggressive. I move my faster goblins up. I blitz at the troll to knock people away, and then Pogo dodges out to get up there. So the goal here is to put pressure on the ball, and ideally, jump Pogo in. I was saying to Chris that he might be better off actually knocking the ball out, because it will probably be thrown forward. Or farther forward than it is right now. But he picks up the ball normally and moves him up. Makes a Snotling cage. This is fine. Hit with my troll and do nothing. I do manage to roll a POW and kill somebody with this goblin. Once again, my goblins are the ones that are doing all the damage. Not my troll, not my secret weapons. My little baby goblins are doing all the work. So again, the same plan I'm approaching here is I want to get in his way. I want to try to slow this down a little bit. I try to dodge out and roll 2 snake eyes, because why would things happen? And of course, I fail the dodge and KO. I mean, armor breaks are supposed to be pretty common with 7. Don't get me wrong, but I'm eating a lot of KOs this game. Blitzes my Pogor, gets a defender down, of course. And I sidestep somewhere stupid. Getting stunned. And then I can just move these Snotlings forward. Rolls the Bonehead here, which is kind of nice, but again, doesn't really matter. Back here, facing my troll and stuff, so I can't have easy blocks. Hands off the ball to the Ogre, who of course rolls a 6. That's kind of how this game went. Of course, Chris would get the 50% chance he needed on the important rolls. I mean, I'm playing a little aggressively, and I'm tilting a little bit here, for sure. And this is a hard matchup for this team, because there's not a great way to deal with these huge guys if I don't get the good rolls right away. This is extremely not good. So let's put a little more pepper on this here. So I dodge out, just try to promote things. Ogre blitzes forward, hits that goblin. He just gets a dodge. More pushing. I know, I can't believe it. A turn where you didn't knock over my people. Except for the troll. That guy ate it. So he's moving more people forward. Making more of a thing here. What happened there? Oh yes, he fouled my Pogo with one guy. And rolls a naturally, of course, break thing, because it's not that hard to break him, but still. So hit that to try to slow things down. So I should mention this is turn 12. And I'm already down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players. This is not a good sign, to say the least. I'm trying to get stuff done. This is where I was like, okay, I gotta go big. Defender stumbles attacker down and bad because he's choosing. So then I reroll and get 2 defender downs. I'm like, alright, about time. Knock him over and I stun him. It's like, okay, that's good. This throw in went someplace terrible. And I tried to pick up the ball just to get it further away, and I failed to pick up by 1. Blitzes my goblin. KOs my goblin. Yeah, that was not so good. Ball gets scattered further because he thinks he knocked me on the ball. Hits my goblin. In some ways, Snotlings are kind of better than goblins, even with the 1 strength, because they have sidestep already. But they're not. They're 1 strength idiots. Fails to pick up, uses his last reroll to pick it up, and then tries to throw it to the Ogre for funsies, because why not? Fails to throw, though. So blitz the Snotling. Do get a defender down, and I get badly hurt. Which is good. Go to mark the ball. I think about picking it up, but that's another go for it, and I don't want to do that. So here, same thing. Hit the Snotling. Get dodge. Get shoved out. I should have moved this goblin first. I was really not playing coherently at this point. I was taking risks I didn't need to. Speed this up a little bit. So I'm trying to decide what to do. So I dodge out, make my dodges, pick up the ball with the failure, fail the dodge out, which I re-roll. Or no, I succeed the dodge, and then I fail to go for it, which I then re-roll. Still a risky position, of course, you can just do this. Pushes, though, are very nice. But he gets to choose where I go. So I'm like, okay, I've got a catch Goblin here. I can maybe score and tie this game. He is moving to prevent me from doing that. He's leading this nice little scrim. Gets boneheaded at a kind of inopportune moment for once. So move this catch guy down. Blitz in here, trying to clear more space. This is probably a mistake. I shouldn't have done this. I don't know if I had a better option per se. Hit him with a troll, free up more people. That was some stunty bullshit right here, where I roll 3 dodges and succeed them admirably. It's like a Chris luck, basically. Anyway, move forward a little bit here, and it's like, okay, do I do the throw? I do the throw. I somehow make it. It's inaccurate, but I reroll it for 6. Great. Catch with the Goblin. I'm doing good. Moves his Snotling in here. He boneheaded his blitz there, so it's like, okay, finally a break for me. Down here. Push on the Goblin. Knock over for the Troll. And moves this Ogre up to face this Goblin. So I'm feeling pretty good. All I have to do is blitz this Snotling so I can dodge forward, basically. And then keep going. And here is where the tilt is real. I forgot to blitz. I was so mad I forgot to blitz. Because even if when I roll, right? Push, defender stumbles. And he sidesteps. He can sidestep backwards, but that's still not the end of the world for me. Because I just want the free movement forward. I forget to blitz. And that was a problem. So I tried to make it better. I knocked that guy over. I position this one so he has to go for it to blitz me. Excuse me, I mark this Ogre with this Goblin so he has to dodge away. I'm trying to make it hard for him to hit me. And here's where Chris does some funny stuff, basically. He's asking me what he thinks I should do, and I said, I don't know, hit people. Hits the Troll, knocks him over, stuns the Troll. I'm not feeling good about that. Oh, I was gonna throw the ball with the Troll too. Throw the ball carry with the Troll, but didn't have to, so it worked out. Moves his Snotling up. And this is actually where Chris makes some move for hilarity that works out pretty well for him. I think we'll see what here. He blitzes this Goblin. Of course, gets the knockdown and stuns me, which is really unfortunate. Bone has that one. Moves his Snotling up here. Oh wait, no. Sorry, he threw a Snotling with this Ogre up here. The Snotling moved up here. This is with this, and knocked over this. So now, turn 16, last ditch effort, I'm going to try to knock him over. And I fail. And that's the game. It was very short, for good reason, basically. This game did not go my way whatsoever. And I messed up the ending. I could have probably tied this game. You could have moved back, but then I would have had options at least. So I definitely messed up this game, or I could have tied it. I roll really terribly. My MVP goes to a guy that already has SPP. It doesn't even matter. And he gets out an Ogre who will level up here. Actually, this one was already going to level up, so he's going to level up some more anyway. So yeah, quick look at this player 6's tab. This game, again, it went poorly for me. I lost a player permanently, and my Bombardier is injuring out next game, so I'll probably end up firing him. We'll see what happens. But yeah, what a game. Things definitely happened. It went very poorly for me. Next time we meet, hopefully it goes better. What can I say? Anyway, thanks for watching. My name's Thomas. I'll talk to you guys later.